I wanted to play with some reds that I haven't used in a while, and the first one that I'm playing with is Quinn Rose from Blick, and I'm using Shazine watercolor paper. It's very textured. You can tell how bumpy this watercolor paper is, but I'm excited to see this. I used a lot of pigment. I didn't mean to, but oh well. I'm excited. I wanted to play with this paper because I wanted to see the granulation and see what pigments granulated more so than others, and non-textured paper you can really learn. All right, so that was Quinn Rose. I'm gonna go with Quinn Acadone Fuchsia. It looks like a fun one. Ooh, that is a whole lot of fuchsia coming out. I really like pinks. I think these are going to be really pretty for Valentine's Day cards. I don't really have a reason to play with them other than I want to know which ones are a bit more granulated. But whew, that Quinn fuchsia is really gorgeous. A little goes a long way with this. I barely opened it and it just kind of did its thing. But oh, and I want to see how it blends with the other colors. So I'm just gonna add some water and see what happens. I love doing watercolor play because it really helps with it helps me understand how the watercolor moves on the paper and how the paper absorbs the watercolor. So I often find myself playing with watercolor just because I can, and it does puts me usually in a pretty happy mood. I love how that water's just kind of going down the paper. I can wet the paper a little bit and then it will move a little bit. There's a lot of purple in this Quinn fuchsia color. That's really pretty. I would definitely not discount the quinacridone fuchsia. That's really a pretty color. I could see that being a really pretty color for hearts and Valentine's Day. Now this one is from this one I've had my eye on for a while. It's called Mayan Red. It's by Daniel Smith. I don't know if it's gonna. There we go. And I am really excited for this one. This one should be granulating. That's a lot of red. I didn't even like push it. It just came out. I'm going to take some of this off. That's way too much red for me, for what I need. I'll just use it for later. And I just want to paint some hearts. I'm going to add some water to it and kind of let it bleed and see what it does to the other pigment. Oh, that is just beautiful. It's a cool red. Most of these reds are very cool, almost purple. That Quinn fuchsia by far is just lovely. This is a clean dry brush or clean wet brush, but this paper is absorbing a lot of the water, which is kind of fun, different to play with. That is so pretty. My hope is that when I'm done, I get an idea of what reds I like, and then hopefully I can cut this down to size and make a really pretty watercolor. Okay, so um, that was Mayan red, and I do like the granulation. I do see some granulation in there. That's really pretty. This is a alizarin rose madder. I'm curious if it's going to be similar to the fuchsia. It might be. I don't know. Now, do I need all of these reds? Absolutely not. Are they so much fun to paint with? Absolutely they are. I think the more we understand color theory, the better we can use our colors to, make the best paint. Oh, that is beautiful. There's a reason why I love this color, the alizarin rose madder. Oh, this is so yummy. It reminds me of a beautiful rose color, like a perm rose maybe. It's really lovely. There's not a whole lot of granulation. I see a lot more in the Mayan red, but still gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna try this coral color. If I can hold on to it. Quinn Coral by Daniel Smith. I kind of got into this weird like quinacridone red phase a couple years ago, and so I have all these reds that I don't use as often as I should, but that's okay. And I think this would make a really pretty Valentine's Day card if you just said, Happy Valentine's Day or I'm thinking of you. I think we discount, whew, that is really bright. That is a bright neutral cool pink, pinky red. That is just lovely. I'm gonna add some water. Oh, okay. Quin coral might be my new favorite. That is really pretty. Holy moly. That is so pretty. I really like that quin coral. Whew! I probably had it on a dot sheet and fell in love with it and had to buy it. And I'm guessing it only comes in a 5 milliliter tube. Because that's what I got, but that's okay. Potter's pink is more like a skin tone color, so I don't know if this is really like meant for pinky. It's like it's probably gonna be more brown, but we'll try it. I'm all about trying new pigment. I don't think that's enough, but we'll try it. It might be. Yeah, it's just a brown mauve almost, but that's okay. I'll make it small. I'll make the. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It would be perfect for skin tones. I think that's why I bought it. And it is really pretty for skin tones. Okay. Now let's try brown madder. We tried alizarin rose madder. Let's try brown madder. It's supposed to be a muted red. Probably like a sienna. Let's try it. I already see that I'm going to have way more pigment on there than I need to. Oh yeah, there's a bit more orange to it. When you put it next to the cool reds, there's a lot of orange. That is almost too orange for us. It is red though, it's just very orangey. There's a lot of yellow. How interesting. Alright, and then I have one more. I have this quinacridone red from Winsor Newton, and I bet that's going to be very pretty. Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at that beautiful red. Oh, this is really pretty from Winsor Newton. I really like this color. That'd be really pretty for a Valentine's Day card too. It's watercolor. I like that. Well, there we go. We just played with how many colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors. Hope this helps you kind of play with your watercolors. And I'd love to know your favorites. I really love this quinacridone rose. And of course, I love the fuchsia color. That was just absolutely stunning. The Mayan red really has that granulation. That's really pretty. And then, of course, the quin coral. Oh, this was the rose and this was the coral. And then that's right, quin rose was right here. And alizarin rose madder was right here. There we go. That's how that works. Anyways, I hope this helps. Play along, play with your colors. I always like cad red, but it's so warm that for Valentine's Day cards, I want a cool red. So the pinks. And anyways, have fun playing with your colors. And I think what I'll do is I'll cut this down to size. I'll probably cut it like here, and maybe it'll be a 5 by 4. And I'll probably just doodle some hearts or something. Keep it simple. I might even just say be mine right here or something. It'll be very simple, but I think it'll look really pretty because I have this beautiful textured watercolor and the colors just blend really nicely. And I think that'll make for a nice card.